Hey, what's up, boxing fans? This is the Rope A Dope Report. I'm your host, Chris Carlson. Kind of late at night. On Saturday, I was watching the pay-per-view with Wilfredo Vasquez Jr. and Marvin Sonsono and Mayol and Nino Romero. That pay-per-view integrated sports. Sometime like halfway through, maybe I had to actually leave. I had a buddy in town that I didn't realize was in town. Went out and hung out with him. So actually just started watching this fight. Just to cover it, we all know Sansono lost the fight. I think he keeps his hands too low. He drops his right hand a lot. He kind of pauses and measures the jab instead of throwing the jab. He definitely needs a little work and just on the fundamentals in general. Whereas Wilfredo Vasquez Jr. has a good clean jab. He was able to block some shots with his gloves. Good body work. Seemed like he had a pretty good guard. He'd answer back, sometimes counter well, throw good combos just in general. Anyway, I thought some slow round in the first round, but Marvin Sansona won that round. The next two rounds, Vasquez won. In the fourth round, Vasquez started working to the body. He had him on a rope. Marvin was, covering up, trying to shell up, and kept going to the body, kept going to the body. Hit him with a left to the body and then left to the head. Didn't quite land that great with the headshot, but then had a clean straight right hand right through the guard that just snapped Sonsana's head back. And I think he was hurt then, like they were saying. That was probably it right there. Vasquez Jr. did, land a left hand to the body, and that was it. Mayola versus Omar Nino Romero ended, I think, what was it, the third round. There was kind of a low blow, and Omar Nino walked up to him after the low blow and knocked him out. Mayola had definitely walked away with his hands down, trying to shake off a low blow, and ended up getting knocked down. Sounds like there might be a rematch. Anyway, I want to get to this fight, okay? This was the fight in the night, and I didn't get a chance to see the whole fight that night, so I just watched it again. Angel Riviero, a guy that's, a vet, 27 wins, 20 or 7 losses, 14 KOs, versus Daniel Estrada, 21-1, 18 KOs. Estrada's from Mexico, Mexico City, I believe, hometown type guy. Maybe not. I don't think they were fighting. I think it was. I know they weren't fighting in Mexico City, but he's from Mexico. Young guy on a winning streak here since his lost KO streak. I think a bunch of KOs in his last handful of fights. Anyway, this was a really, really tight, back and forth, great fight. Going into the 10th round, I did have Estrada up 85-84. So he was winning the fight. He's got a good crisp jab, getting him with uppercuts really well. Good movement in general. Riviero, he has got this awkward, off-balance style. To me, he landed the bigger shots. He had really wide hooks, great body shots. The left hook was a key in the fight. Here's the problem I have with this, okay? And I'm going to play the tape here. That's why you're looking at the TV. This is ridiculous, man. This is completely ridiculous. I had a buddy over just a little bit ago, and he likes watching fights. We'll either watch them live or I'll record, some and we'll watch them. And he came over and he said, this is why boxing will never be my number one. I love it to death, but it can't be my number one. It can't be my favorite because of this shit, And if you look at this stoppage, man, I mean, both of them took a lot of punishment, and both these guys fought their heart out. But there was something going on because Daniel Estrada is, like I said, from Mexico, the young fighter, up and coming 24-year-old, I guess, knocking people out, and they stopped the fight way too early. Now, at the end of the ninth, the ref did look at Riviero a little bit, talked to him a little bit, and then I believe the doctor even came in to look at him, but he was okay. You know what I mean? I mean, for both these guys, and I'm not blaming Estrada. It's not his fault. You know, he fought his heart out. Both fighters fought their heart out. But that's the problem. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the replay real quick here, and just check this out. Hit him with a good right hand, and they stop it. He's on his feet. You know, he's on his feet. He's not hurt. There was a couple times where, you know, he's got this awkward off-balance style, and they kept, you know, this one guy in the broadcast, I can't remember his name, but he said, you know, he's out on his feet. He said that in the second round. Well, yeah, he was buzzed in the second round. Don't get me wrong. Both of them kind of were. Estrada went down in that round, but you know, he's a very awkward guy. And there were so many other times, if you're gonna stop it, whatever, which you never should have stopped it anyway, you could have stopped it other times, I guess. But there's no reason to stop either of these guys. It was the last round. I mean, look at these shots. It wasn't anything major. Oh, they're not gonna show it. Ooh, what's going on? You know, he landed a good shot, good straight jab. Like I was saying, he's got a good clean jab. In a right hand that stopped it. Now the ref's looking in. He's still okay. He's in the middle of swinging. Big shot, but look, he's about to swing back. I mean, he was in the middle of punching, or at least knowing what's going on. So, you know, this is the thing about boxing, and like I said, I don't know much about this Daniel Estrada. I don't know if he's an up-and-comer. I don't know if that's why he got the home crowd decision or hometown decision. But this stuff has to stop. Anyway, I just figured a lot of people didn't see this pay-per-view, so I figured I'd give it to the fans. Otherwise, it was a great fight, and I really hope there's a rematch, although I'm not quite sure if that'll happen. Anyway, I'll let you see it one more time. This is a Rope-A-Dope Report. Oh, they didn't even show it. Rope-A-Dope Report. I'm your host, Chris Carlson. Peace.